I am so not looking forward to going on this vacation.
I wonder why.
Because every year, we always go to the mountains where I have to hang out with boring, useless cousin Morris, who is nothing but trouble.
And why would you say something like that?
Because he's boring, he's clueless, and he doesn't care about what I like. I mean, all he wants to do is sit out on the couch and watch SpongeBob all day, while you get to hang out with the quad. Ugh! And every time I try to suggest that we watch something else, like something I like, he throws a fit.
Come on, bro. I'm sure he's not that bad. I mean, we all have our interests. So why can't he have his?
Because SpongeBob is for those who can handle a joke. But this guy is like taking way too much SpongeBob, and he's not interested in anything realistic. Like my tablet. Plus, when I suggested that we play a game on my tablet, he hit me over the head with it, breaking it and sending me to the ER so I could have my head stitched.
Yeah, well, I forgot about that part. But anyway, Mom and Dad want us to pack our bags so we can be ready to go in a few hours.
Ugh, do we have to go? Yep. I don't know why we have to go to the mountains for Christmas break. I mean, can't we just have Christmas at home like normal people?
Why would we want to stay at home when there's a whole white winter wonderland for us to discover?
Ugh, I can't believe I gotta spend the holidays with somebody who doesn't like me, but I have to hang out with them because we're both the older siblings. Ugh. I wish there was a way I can have a Christmas vacation at home and never have to see that despicable jerk again.
Okay. Has everyone gotten their bags packed? Yes, Mom. I got everything packed and I am looking forward to this year's family vacation. I'm glad to hear that, Katie. Cody, have you packed your bags yet?
To be honest, Mom, I don't know why I'm going, especially after that incident last year where Morris broke my tablet and almost caused me to lose an eye. Well, your mother and I spoke with Morris's parents, and they tell me that Morris regrets everything he did last year. And to please give him another chance. Give him another chance? Are you kidding? I've given him more than enough chances in this lifetime. So I don't think so. What he did to me last year and how Grandma yelled at him for almost causing me to lose an eye, that is something I find unforgivable. Ugh. I don't know why I'm going, because I don't do anything except watch boring, pointless, mind-numbing cartoons when I could be doing something fun.
We understand if you're feeling upset, but your father and I are going to firmly insist that you come along, Cody. Besides, Morris has been feeling upset because no one wants to talk to him.
And whose fault is that? You can't tell me that no one he knew found out about what he did to me. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I'd never met him. Then maybe then things would be better for me. Why would you say something like that? Because it's true. I don't know why I bother with him. Everybody else can forgive and forget, but I can't. And soon, I'm gonna make him truly sorry he ever met me in the first place.
Katie, get up, quick. It's time to go. What time is it, Mom? We were supposed to leave here at 6 o'clock sharp. What time is it now?
It's 9:30. Ugh, your father forgot to set his alarm again. Ugh, now go wake your brother up and bring your bags to the car.
It's 9:30? Huh? Oh my good golly gosh, we gotta get going. Can't miss this vacation.
Okay, everyone say bye, Hal. See you next year.
Bye, Hal. See you next year.
Okay, what is going on here? Huh? What? Oh man, the trip is today. I gotta get going. Mom? Dad? Katie? Huh, where'd everybody go? Huh, I don't believe it. They went on their trip. And they must have left me behind. Oh my gosh, they went on their trip and left me behind. I went on their trip and left me behind. Whoa, I'm all by myself. At home. No mom, no dad, no Katie. Yes! I finally got what I wanted! No more white mountains. No mushy family stuff. No boring Christmas specials. And no Cousin Morris. This is the greatest Christmas ever! Whew. Well, that was weird. Well, now I'm home by myself. And now I can finally do what I'm free to do when no one's at home.
You flaking out on me? Are you flaking out on me? You know I don't like it when you're flaking out on me.
I'm sorry, Godmother, but you know my family. We don't have very much money. Did I ask if you had any money? No, you didn't. I see. Well, you do realize that in most cases, I would have my assistant here drop you off the bridge. Yeah, you know, I would totally throw you off a bridge, and you will be wearing a nice big concrete collar. But I'm going to give you one more chance to prove yourself. Thank you, Godmother. Is there any way I can repay you? Oh, but there is one way that you can get back into my good graces. Oh, I'll tell you. But you're not gonna like it. Whoa! These old school movies are so cool. I mean, how can anyone choose SpongeBob over this? I mean, man, I love that suit that Bunny is wearing. Ugh, I wish I could wear a suit just like that.
Hello, Paws Angeles, and welcome to the Toy Box News. I'm Inka Vasquez, and I'm Honey Williams. If you were looking forward to an exciting Christmas vacation, I have some sad news for you. What Honey is trying to say
is that a burglar is stalking the rich neighborhoods of Los Angeles, stealing things without remorse. Luckily, many residents are smart enough to put in security cameras and alarm systems. There's only a certain few people who don't take extra precautions to protect their homes or possessions. Which is a very, very sad thing. And joining us is Police Chief Wrinkles to tell us about this perplexing mystery. Thank you, ladies. What do you have to say about this so-called burglar that's been stalking the houses of Los Angeles? A great deal, which is, yes, people have been using alarm systems and security cams, but there are those who don't, and they are putting their lives, as well as the lives of those they love, and their home and possessions at risk. Can you tell me about this burglar? Well, according to several security cameras, the burglar in question is a polar bear with peach and brown eyes and with peach fur. I order you all that if you see him, do not approach him. He may not look armed, but he's extremely dangerous. Contact the local authorities immediately. Wow. We barely get done with one story about a crazy bear and we move on to another. Ugh, what's with these bears and going crazy? I don't know about that, but let me be blunt and say that do not, under any circumstances, leave anything to chance. If you don't have a home alarm system, get one, or you could be next. Thank you very much for that warning, Chief Wrinkles. You're welcome. I am Inga Vasquez, and I'm Honey Williams. I'm reminding you all that before you leave your house for that Christmas trip, make sure your houses are locked up and alarm systems armed and activated. We cannot let anyone, and I mean not a single person, fall victim to this burglar. What? Burglar? Burglar? The burglar's here? Ah! Maybe if I hide under the blankets, I'll be safe. I can't let this burglar hurt me. I'm scared.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing hiding under the blankets?
Yeah, this is the only way for me to stay safe from the burglar. Who are you?
We're the toys that were supposed to go with you on your family's trip to the mountains. Instead, we're stuck here with you because you chose not to go.
You guys already know why I'm not going, right? I do have a reason not to go.
We'll figure out later. But right now, you need to come out from under that blanket.
There's a burglar about, and he could break into our house and attack us.
And you think hiding under a blanket's gonna keep you safe? No, think again, mister.
You're right. I can't hide under a blanket, not at a time like this. Well, we gotta do something. Yes, definitely something. Huh? I gotta do something. I mean, this is my house. I have to protect it. But, how am I going to be able to do that?
We have an idea! We gotta fight him with tricks!
Yep. Let's get him. Thus, once again, the quads have made the honor roll. I mean, if they keep this up, they can skip a grade, which is what we're hoping. Indeed. Well, Katie is doing great in school. I'm kind of worried about Cody, though. I mean, the poor kid doesn't have any friends, and he refuses to go out and make some. And I think we know why he isn't doing that. Isn't that right, Morris? Mom, can I watch TV now, please? I don't think so, son. After what happened with your cousin last year and him almost losing an eye, I don't think so. You have a lot to learn about your behavior. So that's why Cody isn't talking to anyone, because he thinks they're all like Morris. What? Did I tell him that normal people are not cool? Told him more than that, I'm sure. You're going to spend the rest of the holidays in this chair, and you're going to be ashamed of yourself. I don't have time for any of your antics. What are we going to do with that boy? Well, there's a nice military academy that works wonders on kids like him. I think we should get started with the paperwork right now, so that when school starts back up in January, he'll be heading there. That's a great idea. It's about time somebody other than us tells that boy what to do.
Honey, where are the gifts?
Which gifts? I mean, everybody else has their gifts, and I put them under the tree.
Cody's and Katie's gifts. Where are they? You did remember to pack them, didn't you?
Please, you honestly think I would forget about the gifts, right? Speaking of which, Cody has been unusually quiet, and I wonder why. Well, maybe because... where's Cody? Oh no, did we leave him at home by himself? To be perfectly honest, he did say he wanted to be left alone this year, and that Morris was nothing but a jerk to him. I heard that! 'Cause you beat him up and broke his tablet when he said he was tired of SpongeBob, Morris. Ugh, now I understand why Cody didn't want to come. Me too. I thought he was making it up, but it's real. Do you think we should go back and get them? I think we should. I mean, I hope Cody didn't get into the presents. He must be very unhappy being by himself. Come on, dear. Let's go get him. Okay, you guys know what to do, right? Yep. You gotta hit this burglar back with everything you got. Yep. Alright, let's do this. Just try to rob this house. It is completely booby-trapped. Right, so how did I do?
Perfect. Burglar's not getting into this house. And if he does, he's gonna be in for it.
Open up! Let me in! Now! Okay, y'all. It's go time. You think I'm gonna let you in? You got another thing coming. You think you're smart, but I'm smarter. Okay, Cody, you got this, alright? Don't be afraid of him. People like this burglar thrive on fear. If you're afraid of them, you give them power. Show them that you're not afraid. Stand your ground. Look them in the eye. Show them that you're not afraid of them. Send them packing. Hey, you, kid. Huh? Yeah, I'm a kid. So what? Well, look at that. Your parents have no alarm system and they left you at home by yourself. Huh. They don't even love you. How dare you assume that my parents don't love me because they left me at home by myself? Who do you think you are? I'm here to rob your place and possibly kidnap you. Ha 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 ha. I am so not amused. I'm gonna steal your french fries. Ow! 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 What? What's your problem, man? Ew! What'd you put in these fries? They're spicy! Whoever's laughing, that ain't funny. And as for you, little boy, what did you put in the fries? Good question. Would you like some peanut butter? Oh, I don't want no peanut butter. Are you insane? Well, here you go. Ha 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 ha, that tickles. I hope you like coffee to go with that peanut butter. What coffee? Ow, ow, my head, it hurts. Ha 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 ha, yes, 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 yes. Ha 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 ha. Listen, funny little boy. That coffee jar is super heavy. Really? If you think a jar of coffee is painful, then try playing with the toy snake. Hold up, what toy snake? This one. What in the huh? You're so stupid. Look at him. That's just a toy snake and he's running away from it. Kid, I just have had enough of you and your toys. I'm gonna tear you into pieces. I'd love to see you try. Is this your skateboard? Don't mind if I steal it, huh? You're not supposed to ride skateboards in the house. I don't care. I'm getting on it anyway. Ugh! Ah! I'm stuck! You are so gullible, man. I glued the skateboard and now you're stuck on it. This is not funny. Not funny at all. Oh. It may not be funny to you, but it's funny to me. And to show you that I mean business, you really shouldn't be going in other people's houses and taking their stuff. That does not make you look cool. I'm gonna run you over. Good luck with that. I told you this was not a good idea. You should not be riding skateboards in this house. Really? A dog cage? You must be kidding. In fact, I'm going to do this. I have now trapped you in a cage. How do you like them apples? Let me out! Let me out of here! You can't do this to me! Why should I let you out? So you can go and steal from someone else? I don't think so. Now, I'm gonna make sure that you don't do that again. Not to my house, not to anyone else's houses. Hello, Los Angeles Police? Yes, this is Cody McAllen. My house is being robbed. I live on 9800 Sunflower Street. Please come quickly. Beep. All right, so what's the final verdict? How did I do? You did great! Oh, that was excellent. You stood up to that burglar and you caught him. I'm no longer afraid of him. And as for you, how does it feel knowing that you've been busted? I don't like it at all. That's too bad, because a kid uncaught you. You seriously call the cops on me? As if they're going to stop me. Would be surprised to know that cops are capable of stopping people like you. That's right. I'm here. And I'm here to take you away. Oh, I'm going to get out of this. And when I do, I'm going to hunt you down, you little brat. I'm afraid that that's a no can do, sir. Huh, you're going to jail for good. Can't do anything to me. How dare you? Sorry, buddy, but you're going to jail. Huh, and this time, you're not getting out. Ever. Good work, kid. We've been looking for this guy for the last 18 months, and we've yet to catch him. Huh. I don't even know why the best members of my force couldn't catch him, but I'll deal with him later. It was no trouble at all, officer. All right, buddy, show's over. You're coming with me.
Woo-wee! Man, that was an exciting night. Ugh, I don't know about you, but I think I'd had more than enough excitement for one evening. Cody! Cody! We're coming in, Cody!
Oh, that must be Mom and Dad. Better go see what they want.
Mom? Cody! Oh my goodness, I can't believe we left you. Are you alright?
Of course I'm alright, Mom. Look, the house didn't burn down while you were gone. Cody! Cody! Hi, Dad.
Hi, Cody.
Hi, Katie. So, how's everybody in the snow? Oh, you were right, Cody. Cousin Morris was acting like a spoiled brat. So I talked his parents into sending him to that academy. He won't be bothering you again for a while.
The way he behaved was just atrocious. Yeah, I mean, even the quads were complaining about him. Ugh, and they never complain about anything.
I'm sorry for all those things I said about him, even though they turned out to be all right in the end. Hey, at least you were right. I feel so sorry for that boy. He is going to be in so much trouble when he gets to that academy.
Whoa! What happened to the house? What happened? The place is a mess.
Okay, to be perfectly honest, a burglar tried to break into the place. But not to worry. He's gone to jail. I see. Ugh, and the whole place is a mess, too.
Anything, the police should have made that burglar clean up after himself. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Since it's almost midnight, you mind if we stay here for the holidays? You know, just the four of us? I don't think that's a bad idea. Besides, we go to the snow every year. I think you're right. It's time for us to stay at home. And because every time we go away for the year, we miss out stuff that happens here.
What happened with you? Did you hit him with a coffee?
Yep. Well, you should have seen it. That guy was messed up.
Hopefully not as messed up as I found out that Cousin Morris was.
Okay, let's get this place cleaned up, and then we can have a proper celebration. Just the four of us. Okay, kids. Who's ready for presents? I am.
Me too. Okay, let's open them up. Oh my gosh! It's the rare LPS pets that I've been looking for. I try to find them in stores, but they never have them.
That's why we go on eBay to find them.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, dear.
Okay, Cody, your turn. All right. Oh my gosh! Nickelodeon slime! That's awesome!
Wow! Look at that. All the kids in school are going to be jealous when they find out that you got slime.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Welcome, children.
Well, this is a good Christmas vacation. I mean, it's just all of us at home opening gifts and just being with each other.
I don't know why our cousins like to go into the snow, but that's how they do Christmas. And we have our own way of celebrating Christmas.
Special delivery!
I wonder who that could be. Oh, an elf on the shelf? How is this even possible?
Hey, it's a special delivery. I was told to give this camera to a certain Cody McAllen. Here I am. What's with the camera? Oh, nothing. I know you like to hang out with your toys. So here's a camera for you to record all your adventures that you're going to have with them. Oh, I never expected that. Thanks. And as for you, Mr. and Mrs. McAllen, I am going to have somebody come by tomorrow to install a new security system for your home. Hopefully, whatever happened tonight won't happen again.
So much.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I must be off. There are other children that I have to deliver gifts to. Enjoy your video camera, Cody. I expect to see lots of videos when I come back next year.
Well, isn't this nice? A quiet Christmas with the family. I believe that's what you wanted, wasn't it, Cody?
Yep. And I also learned a lesson. Sometimes the best memories that you can make with your family are the memories you make when staying close to home. And I also learned that that sometimes a family holiday isn't the same without a family. Hopefully, Cousin Morris will learn that lesson when he gets done being in the academy. And plus, I do feel bad for the quads for having to deal with them. But, it's nothing to worry about. Well, your mother and I are glad to hear that, because we're going to sign you up for after-school program. Hopefully, this will teach you how to make friends and hang out with other people instead of Cousin Morris. Yeah, I do kind of need a break from him. A very long break from him. Ugh. Jeez, I wonder what's happening to that guy.
You don't want to know.
And that, everyone, is the story. Cody learned a very important lesson about family and why we shouldn't take family for granted, even when we want to get away from them. The rest of his family learned a lesson that sometimes you don't need to go out of the house to have a fun Christmas vacation. Sometimes the best memories are the ones that we make while we stay close to home. Thank you all for enjoying this movie. I will be back next year with more Christmas tales. Goodbye. Meow.